I'm your host, Jeff Tinman Taylor, and today, as you see before you, I got some more Santa Clauses that I wanted to show to you all. Now, and if you also look behind me, we already got the kitchen done for Christmas, but that's going to be a whole nother video, so let's focus back over here on the Santas for a little bit. Now, if you guys recall, I did a little short with this Santa and this one over here with the ornaments in his hand. But that was just a little short view. I wanted to add him in this video as well. So I picked this guy up over at our local Habitat for Humanity. And I think he was listed at $6, but then half off was $3. So I said, I can't complain on that. It was a good price. I think he looked like he was made in the 60s or 70s era. And he's got a few like color defects in his suit on the side right here, but you can't tell unless you look up close. I mean, at least his suit is not faded to like an orange color. And he's still in pretty good shape, because sometimes you find these things that people either accidentally broke the hands or the feet off, or his face has got too much scratches or peeling paint. And sometimes the coat belt is missing. But other than that, he's intact, so I'm glad to find him. I don't own that many vintage Santas myself. That's always Mom's department. She always likes going for those type of Santas, and I'm more of the newer stuff. But I thought he looked cool. I figured I'd go ahead and grab him. Now, this guy, on the other hand, I picked him up the same day over at our local thrift store, Durham Rescue Mission. He was the only decent Santa that they had, and I liked him because he looked like Father Christmas Santa with that nice burgundy red cloak hat, but it has brown fur instead of white fur. And I also dig the sweater that he's wearing, and also the trim around his coat. I said it looked Christmassy. Now, I'm going to move these out of the way, and I'll talk to you guys about the latest Santa pickups here. All right. Now, the next Santas I picked up are these three right behind. These two in the front right here. And I picked these up over at another thrift store that's in Hall River. And I mentioned it a couple of times on my channel, but it's Live Free Superstore. And once you walked in, they had like a huge display set up with Christmas stuff. And the first Santa I saw was this guy right over here. He's one of them home accent Santas, which I think you can pick those up over at Walmart or probably Kmart when they had stuff like this out on their shelves. But I just love the detail of this one, and it has a nice bell that rings good on his hat. But I love the presentation of the presents and the garland that he has on his base. And then I saw these two guys. I like to come clean on this one because I picked it up and then I realized, oh wait, I already picked this guy up over at the vintage Christmas market not too long ago, but he was missing his tree. So I found one that's got the tree now, so we're keeping him in the Santa room while the other one is in my room. But it still looks nice. I like these cloth teak type Santas. I think this is Possible Dreams because the way the face is sculpted kind of looks like one of their Santas, but I can't be for certain. But then I found this guy. I said, oh wow. At first, I thought he was one of them musical Santas because his face almost looks like one of them 90s or 80s musical Santas that are on thick bases that you put batteries in. But I looked at him, I said, wait a minute, no, he don't move or nothing, so he's just a doll. I said, oh well, I actually like this guy. His face looks good. It's made out of a thick rubber material, and it has wonderful detail in it. And I love the fabric that they used on the suit right here. It's not like a nice cotton material, but it almost looks like wool with nice white fur for the trim work. So he was a good pickup. Then these final two right here are Jim Shore Santas. We went to Granddad's Antique Mall in Burlington, North Carolina. Me and Mama went by this booth that has a bunch of vintage Christmas stuff on display. And they have a glass cabinet that has a Lazy Susan in it. And she kept turning around and she found these two guys. This is the first one she found. He's a Hooray for the Holidays Santa. And I love the sculpture work that Jim Shore did on this guy's beard. And I love the detail that's in the coat. That's got all that whimsical swirling pattern on it. And it's just a nice design all around. And the other one is part of his winter woodland collection. And this was called The Gracious Giving to All. Like Jim Shore is saying in this piece, that Santa even likes to give to animals. Since he's got a squirrel right there on the staff. And I think that's a fox, but I love the little flower arrangements that he's got on his skirt. Oh yeah, he's also got a bird on his shoulder too. But I love the style of beard that Jim sculpted for this Santa, where it's just like shaped in an oval with a point. I said those are good to add to the collection. There was another booth over there at Granddaddy's, and somebody had a few Jim Shore items there, and one of them was a Lapland Santa who was about this tall, but that person had $69 on that figurine. I was like, hey, no. If they come down on the price, then yeah, I'll probably buy it, but if not, I'll just have to wait until next time I go up there and get it, because I really did like that Jim Shore design. It's part of his Lapland series. But I hope you all enjoyed looking at my new Santa Clauses for this haul. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications for more Santa Claus Christmas content like this. This has been another successful installment of Tinmans Quarter Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and I said that's a wrap. And that's it, buddy.